Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yamunachi Vanachari. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Trinadapi Sunichena Tarod Eva Sahishnuna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadahari. Hare Nama Hare Nama Eva Kevalam Kalo Nastyeva Gatiranyata. So on Thursday here in America we have this holiday, Thanksgiving. So Balaram, my personal contact here, who arranges that I come every month, and I am grateful for Balaram. And that is the subject matter of my lecture, gratefulness. When we give thanks, we are showing we are grateful for mercy that we have received. I found a few quotes in Prabhupada's books, and we will think about this topic of gratefulness. If you are ready to proceed, repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So the first reference is from the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Lord Chaitanya is instructing Sanatana Goswami in the Madhya Lila the science of devotional service, the practice of devotional service. Bhakta Vatsala Kritagya Samartha Vadanya Hena Krishna Chadi Pandita Naki Bhaje Anya. So the two important words, please repeat. Bhakta Vatsala, very kind to the devotees. And then the next word, Kritagya, grateful. So these are two qualities of Krishna. He's very kind to the devotees. Lord Krishna is very kind to his devotees. Krishna is always very grateful and magnanimous. And Krishna possesses all abilities. A learned person does not give up Krishna to worship anyone else. So Lord Chaitanya, who appeared 500 years ago, he was demonstrating personally what it is to be a pure follower, a pure devotee of Krishna. He's Krishna himself teaching us how to love and serve Krishna. That is one of the significance of Lord Chaitanya's avatar or descent, that God himself takes the role of his own pure devotee. So notice what he says here. A learned person does not give up Krishna to worship anyone else. Of course, to come to that stage, one has to become convinced of the position of Krishna. That is why we begin our transcendental study with the Bhagavad Gita, which was spoken by Krishna 5,000 years ago. And by studying Bhagavad Gita, one becomes convinced, as Krishna himself says, Mattak Parataram Nanyat. There is no truth superior to me. So God is understood in various religions by different names: Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh, Buddha, Christ. All different names, but we're addressing the Supreme Person. In Sanskrit, the word is Bhagavan, the possessor of all opulence. He has them unlimitedly. The Supreme Being, the Supreme Person. In Bhagavad Gita, we'll find this word. Please repeat. Purushottama, which means the topmost person, the transcendental person. You are a person, I am a person. We learn from Bhagavad Gita very early in the 2nd chapter. Eternally, you're a person. You were a person in the past. Never was there a time when we did not exist. Of course, not in these cars, not in this dress. We had so many different bodies before. Now we have this present model. I hope you're happy with whatever you got. This is what we have now. But the idea that we learn right away in Bhagavad Gita You have always existed. By definition, I remember as a young boy in Our Lady of Loretto Catholic School, we had one book, the Baltimore Catechism. It was a blue book. And you learned God always was. He was eternal. He always existed. And we learned from Bhagavad Gita, from Krishna's own mouth, you also always existed. So I like to make a joke. Get used to yourself. You're not going anywhere. Because you are going to be you forever. Then I add, if you don't like who you are, you can change it. That is the whole process of what is taught here in Krishna consciousness. You can change the man or woman in the mirror. You can become a better version of yourself if you follow the teachings of our beloved spiritual master, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So by becoming convinced that Krishna is God. Now for me, I could not appreciate Bhagavad Gita until after 20 years. I tried to read Bhagavad Gita and it was like it would put me to sleep. Especially certain devotees would give class and it'd be very... But what convinced me, one night I was reading my favorite book, Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The story, the history of Krishna. And it only took 6 chapters, and I was convinced, yes, Krishna, you are God, and I am not going to worship anyone else. So that is what Lord Chaitanya is emphasizing. A learned person does not give up, but of course you have to become convinced. For me, it was that Krishna book. Reading about Krishna at a very vulnerable point in my life, on the verge of my 23rd birthday. That book saved me from the darkest hour of my life, when I was totally like Arjuna on the battle of Kurukshetra. He was bewildered, confused. I was in a similar state. But by reading just 6 chapters of that Krishna book, I had become delivered. I was convinced. And I was at a threshold in my life. I was thinking, should I pursue my career? I wanted to become a famous musician. I wanted to become a rock and roll star. Or, now that I understood Krishna, so I had a decision to make. So what was my decision? My decision was, this life I'm going to give to Prabhupada and Krishna. Best decision I ever made. I would make that same decision 1,000 times over. Second best decision is when I married my devoted wife. I'd make that decision 100 times over. Yes. So I am grateful. First of all, I'm grateful to Srila Prabhupada for creating this movement. Here we are, from all different walks of life, various cultures, age groups. We have little toddlers, we have teenagers, we have adults, we have old guys too. We have them all. We have Indians, Americans, Latinos, United Nations here in the spiritual world. And we have come together. Prabhupada called it the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. So I am very grateful that this temple is still here. One of my most favorite temples to come to. I have 2 friends, long friends from Canada, Krishnadas and Purnamasi. Let's welcome them. They have come. And I asked them when we got here, I said, does this not remind you of the way ISKCON used to be, as we say, back in the day? This is something that you have created here. So I give you an applause. You have created this wonderful mood here. That's why I come every month and drive the hour and a half to come here. I look forward to this once a month because of your mood. You can't buy that. You have something so please keep it. Don't change. As we say, I'm from New York. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So you have a perfect mood here. Just keep it going. Keep it going. By chanting, everybody. You only become Krishna's devotee when you become attracted to him. So Prabhupada has given us many tools in our toolbox to attract people to Krishna. For me, you all know, what was the first thing that attracted me to Krishna? Prasad. I have said so many times, all right, you may have a philosophy, you may have a religion, that's right, but do you have samosa? Don't, if you get, I'm not interested. So there's prasadam. Now, did you not enjoy the wonderful kirtan of Dravidadas tonight? Doesn't he? Doesn't his kirtan just get you out of your body and mind? It just, because it's so innocent.